so then I can have a fresh recording. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome tonight to our Dreamstruck Tuesday night. I am Carol Bishop Houck, and I am going to be starting it off tonight because, well, if you've heard, Texas is under fire. I'm just kidding. Not fire, I'm sorry. They're under snow. They're under freezing cold temperatures. Cold. There is no stopping. And so people are having rolling power outages. And so tonight we are just kind of winging it. Okay. So thank you guys for all joining. If you make sure you share in the chat, where are you from? Say hi. Where are you watching from today? And also, I would love to hear from you guys if you, what is your biggest win this week? So if you want to do it in the chat, you can. If you want to unmute yourself, you can, and come on and tell us, what is your biggest win this week? How did the buddy launch go for you guys? And how have you been working your business this week? So if you want to just put it in the chat, that is absolutely fine. You guys are welcome to. I'm going to go to gallery view so I can see everybody and wave. And thank you guys for those of you that have your screens on. Oh, we've got Amber Turner. She's here tonight. Oh, she's made it. She was like, as long as I got power and internet, I'll be there. So yay. So many of you guys have been dealing with the weather. So tonight we want to talk about leveling up and how do we do that in our business. So currently, I am reading a book, and it is called Never Lose a Customer Again. And I think it's Never Lose a Customer Again. I'm trying to pull it up really quick so that Never Lose a Customer Again by Joey Coleman. And it has been seriously an eye-opening book for me to read about how do you take care of your customers. And how do you keep people through these different stages in their business? And so, you know, we've been talking about dreaming bigger, thinking bigger. Now we want to take our business, I feel like tonight, to a different level, to really thank our customers, because we have to think these guys are ordering online, especially online orders. Those are basically free money for you, kind of, you know, like you don't have to do anything. Scentsy does everything for you and sends the product out, does all the things. And so tell me, either in the chat or unmute yourself, tell me what is something that you do for a customer thank you. Who feels like, or you can raise your hand if I can see you, who feels like they do amazing at customer follow-up and sending out little thank yous in the mail? Negative numbers. Oh, what is that, Melissa? Oh, maybe it's answering something else. Everybody's watching. People are active. Yay. That's great. Biggest wins, getting my first person to sign up this coming Friday. Sold 4 Baileys, 1 Spirit. Nice job, Misty. Saturday, Kevin and Carol had a small vendor show where they were able to meet new customers outside their circle. Sarah Taylor, biggest win. This will be my biggest paycheck with Scentsy this month. Yay! Did my first real party and have another one booked this week. Right on. Moss. Now, is that your Moss? First name, last name? I love it when people have names up here and I don't know what it is. 700 PRV and 3 parties going in. Nice job. Amanda Cruz. So you do personal thank yous. Kevin and Carol do a thank you card with a scent circle. So basically a thank you card and a scent circle, right? This is what you do. Jan does thank you packages. If you can elaborate, like maybe what goes in your packages, that would be awesome, or show us. Brittany says she's at 1846 PRV shooting for 2,000. That's right. Never leave money on the table, y'all. Send a scent circle to online orders over 30. So Jillian, what do you do for those people under 30? Nothing. Melinda Myers, I do a send out handwritten thank you with a little something or a scent circle, depends. Great. Sarah Taylor says, I always send out a thank you card with a sample. They're a frequent buyer. I may send a little care pack of samplers. Julian, just a thank you card. Okay, great. Yeah, thank you cards are absolutely fine. Now, I don't want to discount that at all. You know what? Let me turn on my light here because, oh, there we go. Let there be light. It'll be better to see. Okay, so I think a thank you card and a scent circle is absolutely a perfect thank you gift. One of the things that I love to do to kind of level up a little bit is to send a product sheet. So if you already do this, then you could include a product sheet because maybe they haven't seen the whole catalog. Oh, Jan's holding up, let's see, thank you, scent circle. Oh, very nice, in a bag. Okay, great, thank you, Jan. And so thank you package, scent circle, Melissa, wax sample, body or laundry sample, monthly flyer, club info. Amanda Morgan says it varies, scent circles, handwritten notes, product list. Oh my gosh, hey, that's enough. My dogs are gonna bark here. Just a second. There's your dog.
Got everything in the background. Like that.
My dogs are gonna bark because there's a dog walking in front of our house and they have to defend it, you know. Oh my gosh, Lord forbid. they not defend our home. Okay, so varies handwritten notes. Okay, so I do think a handwritten note is probably by far the most valuable thing that you can do for a customer. Now, in this book that I've been reading, I'll give you kind of a little summary. It talks about how, I don't know if you guys have ever received a thank you. Maybe you've received a thank you with a cup with like a Scentsy logo, you know, not a Scentsy logo, but you know, like a company's logo, or maybe you've received a pen with their name on it. Some kind of promotional material. In this book, it totally says that that's not a thank you, that's a promotional item. And so I wanted to show you, so I have some smaller boxes here. So I've gone into, I've shown a lot of you these before, my little thank you bags in the clear cello bag. And so basically, I'll take this one apart again for those that haven't seen it. This is just a cotton cleanup, a little thing of Amazon Scentsy Fresh, Amazon Rain, and then this is a Squeeze the Day counter clean. And then it is a, how many of you guys have testers sitting around from years and years of products around, right? There, that's a tester. And then I bought these little jars on Amazon, and there's the Scentsy scrub is on the inside, the new scented, or the new sugar scrub. And I got these cute little spoons for like, I got 100 of them for $7. They're come in a package. They're uber tiny, like they're not big at all. So they are really cute and really small, and they fit perfectly right in here, just enough to scoop it out for that person. So normally I put it all in a bag. What I've decided to do after reading this book is I bought a few boxes, and I already have to put it in something anyway to mail, but I could really literally just mail the box, or I could put the box inside of a poly bag and send it out. So I've got these smaller boxes, and I went and made, and this was tedious, y'all, and I don't know that I ever want to do this again. Let me just tell you, it sucked. But I took and I made one bar, and I made samples of 6 of the new scents, and I got these little containers on Amazon. Are they pretty? No, because they were a big pain in the rear to do, but I think they will love this. So anyway, it's 6 of the new fragrances. They are mostly full. Obviously, you can see my measurements are not exactly on point. I don't think you have to be. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You just got to get people to smell new fragrances, right? So I made these little things of new fragrances, and then I can take the little cleaner, put it in here with some crinkle paper and a thank you postcard, and make it look super cute. My postcards barely fit. So you can see this box is literally like 4 by 6. It's not very big at all. So these are 4 smaller thank yous. If I would say if somebody orders maybe $30, right? They order a 6-pack of bars, this will be my new thank yous. Now, if somebody orders more, I have quite a few customers that order like $100 or more online. And so for these people, you could set a number at maybe 75. You could do whatever you feel like you want to do. And for those of you that are like in Canada, I know your postage is super duper high. So you may not want to do any of this at all. But again, this is purely optional. I got these slightly bigger boxes. These are 9 by 6 by 1.5. And so I printed their name out and made it super fancy in a nice font. And then I have these stickers here. And so now I've made this box that will arrive to them like this, and I will put it in a little mailer so it arrives nicely. And inside I've made a sticker that says, "Thank you for your Scentsy order." And there's just a catalog, a Scentsy Club postcard. Guess I should turn that around. Scentsy Club postcard, and another thank you where I've got a handwritten note on the back for saying thank you for your amazing online order. There's a sample of the month. There is a body cream and a hand cream, because I have these sets of these body creams and body washes that I need to get rid of. I just want to get rid of them. They also have a sampler. They have one Scentsy Fresh. They have the scrub and the cotton cleanup. So everything that I showed you in that little bag, but I did 2 Lindor mints and a couple of the wintergreen mints. But all of this is laid out nice and neat in this cute little box. So it's about the presentation, right? It's the same thing I can shove in a bag, but by putting it in a box, it almost looks fancier and more like a gift that they are opening. And so, you know, when you think about, okay, handwritten notes, fantastic. Scent circles, fantastic. I don't have a problem with you mailing a thank you with a scent circle and a product sheet and writing a handwritten note on the back, right? You know, thank you for being a club member. Thank you for your order. Whatever it is, this is the bare minimum. Do this. 100%. Scent circles you can take for free product, and you can continue to do this all night long. So the mail out these boxes, I need to weigh one because I literally am just making these right now to send out. So I haven't mailed one yet. That's on my to-do list tomorrow morning. But they are 13 ounces. So they will be every bit of $5 to mail out. However, again, these large boxes are going to people who placed a $100 order with me online. So $100 is a $30 commission. I'm spending $5 for a $30 commission. So I'm not, yes, I have supply costs, but most of every bit of this product that's in here, I got for free. Cotton cleanups I got for free. Sugar scrubs I took for free. 6-pack of bars I took for free on an order. So order the stuff that you can give away for free. Don't spend any money on that. And then you'll have to order the boxes. And the boxes were fairly, it was $35 for 50 of them. So less than $1 a box, and then some paper shred. And you could just reuse shred from the whiff boxes. You can reuse shred from other things that when you get subscription boxes, I reuse the shred from all of those all the time, you know, like reuse as many as you can. And so I don't know if Emily, do you do thank yous that you would like to talk about, or Amber? I know Amber does thank yous mainly, but she has a lot of personal pickups, and you have a cute little box thingy that you use out front for thank yous, right? Whoever, Amber or Emily, whichever one, if you'd like to go.
I'll
Okay.
go. Oh, no. I knew that was going to happen. Go, Emily, and I'm going to go grab my thank you box.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually don't have any of my mailers made up because I just sent them all out. For me, I found kind of doing it in a rotation. So anybody who ordered in January, they just had all their stuff shipped to them. I do a lot of postage from home. I just get on the Canada Post website. I have a scale. So you don't actually have to leave the house. I ordered this on Amazon. I think it was $15. So I just package everything, lay it on top, and then USPS or Canada Post is going to make it simple for just, you go online, you punch in the weight. I don't know about USPS, but in Canada, we actually have to measure the size of the packages. So I have one of these fabric tape measures to do that, but it's fast. And then all I have to do is drop off at the post office. The last bit, I wish I had one to show you. So my last mailer that went out was just in one of those clear, the packages that are stickers or scented stickers of the month come in those. So I put in a product sheet, a scent warmer of the month flyer with whatever corresponding scent is. I also do a cotton cleanup, and I've actually gotten a lot of orders for those since I've added them to either customer orders or the mailers. So it's a nice upsell, especially if your customers are wax customers. And I just put one of those little stickers on it that explain what it is, because I've gotten a lot of questions when I haven't labeled them saying, what is this? So, but I've done that. I always do some kind of little treat also. So in Canada, we have specific chocolate or candy that you can't get in the US. So for my US customers, I really try to send them something fun, like a coffee crisp or an Aero bar. I actually do have some customers who are keto, so I keep dark chocolate and sugar-free things. I actually have a diabetic customer too. So I remember those things. And I have had customers reach out to me and say, Emily, I am so appreciative that you remembered that I can't have sugar, or I'm keto. And, although the thought's nice, I went the extra step to consider the fact that I want them to be able to eat what I'm sending them. So I do that as well. And then I made some deluxe samples. I just kind of did some bulk sampling. Sorry, I had my head away from the mic there. But I did a whole bunch of these scent combos where I just mixed 2 scents together in a mold. So what's fun about these is you're kind of helping them see different kinds of new fragrances they can try, so they can melt those. And if they like them, then it's, they can either add it to their club or whatnot. But yeah, so when I put that kind of stuff together, I did also Scentsy soak in my last one. It cost me about $10 per package to mail to the US, so with tax, so it's quite expensive, but my customers are worth it. A lot of them are club customers. They buy on a regular basis. I don't necessarily have a limit on how much someone has to spend with me to get something, but I suppose if they were only buying a counter clean, I might send them, something obviously substantially less. But I more or less, like last month in January, I had 26 ordering customers total. About half of them were American, the other half were Canadian. I was able to offset my cost because my Canadian ones, most of them are local, so I can hand deliver, pop in their mailbox. It wasn't a big deal. So I spent about $160 in postage to mail the American ones. But, I've already gotten people saying, oh my gosh, these packages are so cute. Thank you. And to add to what Carol was saying about the shred, if you have a paper shredder at home and you have like construction paper from the dollar store, shred it. You can make your own shred. You don't even have to order it or buy it. So that works too. Old flyers, old catalogs, you could shred that up too. Really kind of make it cheap.
That is such a good idea. I never even thought about that. Shredding dollar paper, construction paper, dollar store construction paper. Brilliant. I'm going to have to do that because I'm tired of paying.
Whatever you got to do to
keep paper.
You're expensive. Yeah. So, I get lots of, my customers are very loyal, and I think of ways, how am I setting myself apart from the consultant down the street? I often tell my team members when they get discouraged, you have to just outlast everyone else. And the thing is that there's so many people that join Scentsy who either do it for the discount, which by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. But those who really want to make it a business, you have to be willing to be creative and think outside the box. Doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money. It just means that you have to be willing to do more than what the average person is probably not doing. I I can't tell you the number of consultants I've purchased products from, and I've never gotten a thank you card in the mail. Like rarely, I can probably count on one hand the number of people who've ever given me anything to thank them for a purchase. So if you are thanking your customers for a purchase, you are already miles ahead of everybody who's not. So I wouldn't beat yourself up if you can't put together these really nice elaborate packages that maybe Carol and I are. We've also been doing this a long time, so we've kind of established a rhythm and a system, so we get that. But if you can do something, even if it's small, you really underestimate the value of a handwritten note. Just making sure someone knows that how valued they are. It really does go a long way. So if I think
absolutely.
if I think of something else, I will pop in, but I'll let Amber have a chat.
All right, go Amber. Yes, Amber. She's very frugal as well. She is so good at budgeting and making sure that everything is in alignment. So I can't wait for her to share like some of her tips and tricks. So.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm very frugal and I'm very simple. In fact, my word for 2021 is simplify. And I've put it on my letterboard warmer right there behind me so I would never forget. But my business is very diverse. I do have a ton of local customers, but I'm also really excited that my business is transitioning a lot more now to Scentsy Club, online orders from out of state and things like that. So I'm just going to start with my local people. Like Carol said, I do have a pickup bucket on my porch. I'm from the South, so you would think people are very social, but we're not. We actually are very antisocial. So even though they know I'm home, they just want to grab from my porch and run. So this is my bucket. It came from Dollar Tree. I'm a huge Dollar Tree fan. Currently, this is what I have in here is a bag of 6 discontinued testers because I do a lot of bag parties. So I have 4 sets of testers. So when we transition, I have a ton of testers that I don't need anymore. So I have a label on here that I just printed on Avery.com. Again, that's a free service. And it says, discontinued testers equal your win. Take the lid off and place upside down in your warmer. The wax will melt right out for you to enjoy. This only cost me the cost of the labels and these 4x6 cello bags from Amazon, which are crazy cheap. They love it because it's like getting 6 cubes of wax. And I have a crap ton of these bags. Like I have enough bags probably to almost last me the catalog season. So, and then we'll transition again and I'll have a crap ton more. So these are my local orders. I have a bunch back here because I told y'all I'm from Texas. We're currently legitimately snowed and iced in. So my whole floor back there is covered in orders. Here's one of them. Doesn't take a lot. Again, Dollar Tree curling ribbon. This ribbon lasts me so long. A sticker, and then on their order form, I just take one of my beloved flare pens that I love so much, and I write, "Thank you, Bridget. Love, Amber." That's it. That's a handwritten note, and it sets you apart, and it's easy, and it literally costs you nothing. So that's for my local people. Oh, and then they always get a sample. I keep my samples very simple because I don't have a ton of time, even though I do Scentsy full time. I don't want to work all the time. So my samples are either going to be scent of the month samples or washer whiffs, because if you're not doing washer whiff samples, you are missing out on a huge PRV increase. That's one of those things that's super easy to see in the catalog and think, oh my gosh, that is too much money. But if you try it, you're hooked. Everyone knows once you try Scentsy laundry, you're hooked. So my samples are always scent of the month or washer whiffs because I always want them trying something new. That's for my local people. Now for my online PWS orders, whether it be a random PWS order or attached to a party, I am working on stepping up my mail out game for those, to be honest. I'm going to start doing a scent of the month scent circle. So what is this month? Red pear and pomegranate. I'm using a lot of my host rewards to stock up on those. And then I will also send them next month's monthly specials flyer. So that way they have 2 new things to try. I'm already getting the monthly specials flyers and the wax and the stickers and all that in my kit. So that's a given. I don't have to think about it. And I'm already, budgeted for that expense. And then the scent circles I'm using with my host rewards, getting with my host rewards, and all of that is mailable with a regular stamp. That's what I'm working on. Currently, I have an email. It's just an email that I send them that says, like, thank you so much for your order. This is my full-time gig. So I promise to always take care of you. Now you're a VIP, and I include a link to my Facebook VIP group. And then if they're local, I do put a little blurb in there that says, I noticed you're local. I live in Flint, Texas. Next time, message me your order for free shipping. You can't post free shipping, but you sure can email free shipping. And I've got a lot more people plugged into like how I do my business and not just Scentsy.com, do an order. Like, you're introducing yourself. So copy, paste, send, email every day. It's just part of my business. I can't keep up with the chat because I'm on my phone. So if there's anything, Carol, will you help me know to answer it? Now, for my Scentsy Club people, that has been my project for 2021 and I'm loving it. So I'm using, again, host rewards because like Carol said, I'm frugal. I will profess that I'm cheap. I'm really cheap. So I'm using my host rewards to stock up on Mahalo coconut car bar clips because it's new and I like to make my packages super cute. So this will have some kind of card in there with coconut or tropical, something fun and summery. I love Avery.com. So I'm sure they have a cute template and then I'll just change it and it'll say like, thank you for subscribing to club, blah, blah, blah. Now, last month I got fragrance mists with my host rewards. And I said on the card, I just want to spray. Thank you so much. And that was really a lot of fun. I got a lot of social media tags on that one. And that's huge in your business when you can get people to tag you on social media. I use these Mylar bags, which I know everyone has. You do need 8x10 to fit a catalog. So last month, they also got a catalog since we transitioned. They're going to get whatever goodie I decided on for the month. Again, all month long, just using my host rewards to stock up on these bad boys. They're going to get a monthly specials flyer, that card from Avery. And then like Emily said, and I think Carol said, always with the candy, whatever kind of candy goes with the theme. And then I am addicted to putting these things in there. And of course, that's a cotton cleanup. So this is something they can add to their club. I have the sticker. I'll post it or I'll share it with the panel and then they can post it to the groups. But it's a sticker. It has 2 on there. So I just cut it with a 2-inch craft punch and then cut it right down the middle and you're good to go. My customers are amazed. It's just something, honestly, I haven't promoted very well. But since I've started doing that, they're like adding them to their club and my VIPs are like, wait, what are those? And so it's super fun. And then I don't trust mailing these solo. So I do put them in a poly bag. And I think that's just about it. I don't spend a lot of money on supplies. Dollar Tree is my favorite. Host rewards are my favorite. Anything else is an expense that's easy to claim. So what questions
All right.
do I
So Tyler has a question. Do you make your own washer with samples or get ones from the consultant store?
So I make my own washer with samples because I'm cheap. And if I can't get them free, I'd rather get paid for them. So I just have sample jewelry bags. They're 2 inches by 3 inches. And I just put a scoop in there. And I have
That's awesome.
to attach to it that has like all the ingredients and cautions and whatever.
And then do you send each club subscriber something every month or just new ones?
Just the month their subscription runs. So I had a lot of people skip in December because of Christmas. And then I started sending these starting with my December subscriptions and people were like, oh, dang it. I should have skipped my shipment, but only the month that it runs.
All right, perfect. Thank you. And the cotton cleanup was awesome. Teresa says she loves it. And I do send my club subscribers something every single month when they their club subscription runs. So some people are every month, some people are by month, every other month, and then some people are once every 3 months. So whenever their subscription runs, they get a thank you for me, just because I love that automatically runs and I don't have to think about it. The 2x3 jewelry bags, yes, you can get those at Walmart. You can get those at Amazon. Here's my philosophy also on the Scentsy ones. They're $8 for 8 of them, right? I believe. So if you take a washer with tub for half price as a perpetual party reward, that's $15. And you are going to get, every bit of 30 plus, maybe closer, anywhere from 30 to 50 samples for $15. So you get just far more samples, or if you add $30 to your cart, you get PRV for that. You get paid for those samples. So like she was saying, I don't like to buy too many things. The only thing I will buy is hand cream and like these hand cream and hand things because one, they are a pain in the rear to try to make them yourself, because I have tried. I've ordered the little silver packets and did that, and it just doesn't work. I want to try something really quickly. I'm hoping I can AirPlay with my phone. So we're gonna see if I can AirPlay. A plug-in is required. Well, let's see if I can do this. So I need to tap screen mirroring. Okay. I want to be able to show you guys. I can do it. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. You have no idea how excited I am right now. Okay. So here we go. So now I'm mirroring this is my screen on my phone. So a bunch of you guys had questions on how do I make all these cute cartoon things. Well, one, you can pay for it if you like. If you want, this Cartoon Face app is free in the App Store. You can download it, and don't do the try free for 3 days. See this little X right up here in that upper corner there? You just want to get out of there. So now what you want to do is go to the cartoons. So can you see my mouse cursor if I'm placing it here on the thing? Okay, good, because I know when I touch it on my phone, you don't see it. So anyway, you're gonna go to this cartoon. So here are all these different looks. You have to just scroll through and see which ones you love. And there are a bajillion of them. You can even animate yourself and make yourself look weird. Okay, that one's odd. I mean, there's a whole bunch. Okay, so let's say I want to do this one. So now I'm going to pick a photo. Please don't judge all the memes that I have on my phone. But okay, so I'm just going to pick a picture. I'm going to pick a random photo and see what it does. So when I hit that green arrow, now you do have to watch this dumb little, cartoon. And if you want, you can play along until the X pops up here at the corner. Then you can hit that and get out of it. Now it's going to tell you it's processing. And then it's going to come up. So you do have to wait a minute. But then when it's processing, now you're going to have this result. And you can change effects. That looks terrible, but we're just going to go with it. Like if I want to change effects, if I want to change to something else, then I can make it do different things. But if I liked what this looked like, which I don't, but if I did, instead of saving it and trying to press this little arrow up here, that'll put like the font thing on it, that'll put their little logo, and it'll tell you you need the free trial again. All you have to do is screenshot, and now you can crop out whatever you don't like, and there's your cartoon feature and save to photos. So again, it's a way that you can cartoon yourself for free and not have to pay for an app, not have to pay for a trial. You can do all different kinds of ones. My son did this one with the colorful thing. I think I did this one with my photo. Let's see. Oh, there's all my photos. Wow. Let's try this one with the Scentsy bar. So now I'm going to wait for it to do its thing, and we just have to wait for the process to go through. But then this way you guys can have free characters and you can make your own. Anyway, Cartoon Face is the name of this one, and it just makes it so much fun, and you don't have to pay anything, and you can change it up. You can do different things. See, that one's not too bad. And it's got a bar on there. So if I love that one, I can keep that one. So then we'll screenshot it and crop it. And now I've got another little logo I can use on things and save to my photos. Okay, so that's how you can make your own screenshot. Saving, yep, avoid the watermark, yes. sorry, I couldn't see the chat while I was sharing my screen. Cartoon Face app. Photo layer is nice. I mean, there are so many. Tune Me is the other one, yes. And same thing, if you screenshot it, you won't have the logo either. So that's just something fun that you can do and make your own logos. Now, if you have Canva, PicMonkey, or Over, the other thing that you can do, or Photify even, you can take these photos and make your own thank you cards. So I can screen share my let's see, I think I made it on Canva. I made my thank you on Canva, and I made one for another person, so I can show you hers too. So let me share my screen, Canva. Okay, so Canva has tons of templates. I love it. I actually pay for it so I can remove the background and stuff, but they have lots of free items. They have other things that are available, but so basically you find a template that you like and that works for you, and you can pick from any of these. I picked this one because this is how I did it. Now I know this looks a little weird. What I noticed is sometimes on my designs, when I export them, when I download them, it doesn't look the same. So you can see, are you able to see this, the one that just opened up? The one that I downloaded? Okay, because I wasn't sure if it, so you can see there's no space there. See, I mean, the spacing is good, where when you looked at it online, the spacing here was really close, but I moved it around because I didn't like how much space there was before. But if you wanted a different template, there are seriously a ton of templates. You can add pages, you can change your photos, you can make this be a photograph of some wax bars. You can put things in there like, you know, who doesn't want a baby holding a wax bar? You could probably put something on there like a buddy. You could insert a buddy on here, right? And say thank you for your order. So there are so many different things you can do, but this is what, just a sampling of what you can do to create your own marketing materials. Then you can download it. You can print them at Walgreens and do 1 hour photo. You can send them to Vistaprint. You can upload them, Print Runner as well as another one, but you can just do all sorts of things, oops, sorry, and make different flyers. So this is what I've started to do recently. Sorry, my dogs are gonna bark again. So this is my thank you that I made, the same template, as you can see, just changed my picture. I have made postcards saying I've done mixers, where you can mix different fragrances and send these out to your customers with different mixes. This is all things that you can do. I do stuff basically one time a season, one time a catalog change, and I don't do anything else generally. I just make all my materials once things are done. I've made thank you cards. I've made how are you? I'm so very thankful for your Scentsy order. I've made things like I miss you to get in touch with previous customers who may have forgotten me, who may have not ordered for a long time. And so, but literally these are all just templates, and all I do is add my photo and add some words. And sometimes I'll leave it for a while and come back to it because I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like the way this words are sitting. But sometimes I'll like it so much, then I download it and I send it to print. I can't see the chat, so let me stop the share. Does anybody, I need that mix-up flyer. Yes, I'll share with you. I just made it. Yes, I will share the mix-up card. And you could use Cartoon Yourself. You can use Tune Me. There are a ton of cartoon ones. So literally you just find the app that you feel is best for you and easiest for you to use. And yes, I'll give you guys the mix-up card. I just made them. So you're welcome. I love doing mixes. I actually sell more wax that way because people will buy 6-packs and try different things. Also, I really made the mistake. I sent those out to all of my best customers. And so then they text me and they want to order by the name of the mixture. And I legit had to pull the thing back out and be like, oh my God, I don't know which bars she needs, right? So I had to pull this thing out and I'll be like, okay, Laundry Day, that's Magnolia, Linen, and Pink Cotton. Okay. So I'm like making sure I order the right bars because I'm, you know, I didn't make this part. I did make one to add to others because I wanted like a 4x6 card. And so I did make that one, but I just want you to know, don't overthink it. Make the flyers, work on it. You'll get better over time. I come from the day, so let me tell you a little story. I come from the day of when we didn't have Scentsy Success. We didn't have Vistaprint and a Scentsy spot. We had to make everything ourselves. And so I spent countless hours of making my own flyers, and it was very difficult. It was not easy. And I think I spent more time making flyers than I did selling actual product. And so now I'm just so thankful that there are things that are already made for us and we don't have to worry. But if you want to get something done, there's also a place called Fiverr. And you can literally have somebody on there for $5 make you flyers if you're not good at it. There's tons of already done ones on Etsy. And so you can have many different things available to you. Okay, so anybody have any questions? Or I do print them myself. I have a LaserJet Pro printer, so I have a nice printer that prints. I don't have an inkjet. An inkjet takes a lot of ink to print. But I know people who have the HP or have the inkjet ones, and they do print them on their own. They have instant ink, which is somehow, right, gets refilled. I don't know how that whole thing works. I use toners. Mine's like a big copier. But yeah, you can print them yourself. I find it's actually, if my item has a lot of color, it's almost cheaper for me to order things on Print Runner or Vistaprint and have them done. Fiverr, F-I-V-R, I believe. F-I-V-R. Let me just double check that. Fiverr, F-I-V-R is, maybe it's two R's, Fiverr.com. They're freelance services for your business. So you can get people to do a logo design. You can get people to do social media flyers for you. And you basically tell them what your budget is, and everyone bids it out. And I do know people that have had a very good result with Fiverr. So that's somewhere, basically everything's like $5. But if this isn't your forte, hire it out. That's what I tell. Instant ink is awesome. Melissa says she pays $11 a month for 300 pages with a rollover. That's awesome. I like my laser printer, so I can't do that. Okay. Anyone else want something to share? Or if you have questions, it doesn't have to be about anything that we're talking about today, but we're just kind of talking about how can you level up your business? Putting your face on everything. I just had a customer text me saying I was going through an old file cabinet and she had 2 of my business cards from 2007 and 2008, and they had my picture on there, and she still kept them for all this time, and because it had my photograph on it. So I know some of you guys are like, oh, I don't know about putting my picture on things. No, you should absolutely 100% put your picture on things, because people remember you, you want people to remember you, not Scentsy. Sarah, yes, Sarah's like, I have them too. And so people keep things with your photograph, and that's the best kind of advertisement you can ever have, because people may not want to order things. Another thing that I wanted to share with you guys tonight is, please remember that it takes 5 to 7 times for people to see things, for things to click. So don't think that you're going to do a customer mailer or customer thank you right off the bat. and people are going to respond immediately. Some people are going to be like, let's see what she's doing. Maybe I'm going to see if she's going to send me something next month too. Okay, so she's not dialing for dollars. Like you send them another mailer the next month and you're like, hey, and then people are like, okay, let's see if she does it again without me ordering anything. Like there will be a few people of your customers that will legitimately wait you out. They will wait you out to see how long you're going to send them something before then they order. Oh, I see Moss has your hand up. I'm going to unmute you, or let's see if I can unmute you. I think I can just ask you to unmute. Is it working? No. Let's see. Oh, wonder why you can't. I wonder if can you unmute at all? If you click down below and unmute yourself. No, dang it. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. Well, throw in the chat, whatever you have to say. Throw in the chat. Tell me what you were going to say in the chat. Anybody else? Was there any questions that I missed other than, yes, I will share the Mix-It card. I will give that to our leaders. And there was something else we needed to share. Oh yes, Amber's going to share her cotton cleanup labels. And what size are the boxes? These large boxes here are 9 by 6.5 by 1.75. I will make sure I give you the link in for Amazon. That's where I got them from. Track and follow up with Scentsy Club subscriptions. So the nice part is under the workstation, when you go to your order history tab now, there is a section for Scentsy Club. You'll be able to see all of your Scentsy Club subscriptions, when they're processing, the dates that they're going to be going through. So log into your workstation under orders, and then under the history tab, under the orders, you'll see open history, and then at the very end is Scentsy Club. And so if you have some Scentsy Club subscribers, you'll be able to see them there now. And you can see what your PRV is every month from your Scentsy Club. It's this whole new world, y'all. I'm so excited about the new Scentsy Club subscriptions because it's eye-opening to see how many you have or not have. You know, I mean, I was very surprised to see I have 15 subscribers now. So I'm working on obviously increasing that, but I need people to know it. But I would say out of the 15 that I do have, most of them, or if not all of them, have bars on there that are discontinued. So they're using that feature for always get my bar. And I think that is probably the largest draw of Scentsy Club. One of the things that I do recommend for you is if you are not part of Scentsy Club, please subscribe to it. Do your own subscription so you can see, because if nothing else, you can get whatever products you use on a regular basis sent to your home, right? And we had Maggie talk about Scentsy Club here just a couple weeks ago about how to use it, how to open up, you know, your order on social media and show people the benefits, talk about what is the best way. If you're going to order Scentsy every single month, you might as well get it at a discount, get that 10% off, right? I like to have it just because I do have bars that I want to get on an all the time basis. I want Scentsy to keep pouring Stitch bars for me because they're amazing, right? Plus you can write it off. Yes, Emily, thank you so much. Plus you can write it off. And so there are, I mean, the benefits are endless, but if you don't talk about it, if you don't show it, people aren't going to know about it. And on your social media, you want to make sure you're continuing to post continually. And if you feel like you're posting too much, I can guarantee you're probably not, because not everybody's going to see every post that you do. Not everybody's going to see every story. So you want to make sure you're sprinkling in Scentsy plus your everyday things, plus some funny things, or plus some serious things. And, you know, have a good mixture on your social media. Tracker paper follow-up. Thank you, Tracker. I do have a tracker. It's under a Simple Systems that I think Chelsea Auto shares. And it's just a form I can print out and put in to my Happy Planner. So I will be happy to share that link. Actually, I can put it right here in the chat. Hold, please. Simple Systems. If you're on your phone, though, I don't know if you can get it that way, but I think you can since it's a link. I'll be happy to share this link for you. Anyone with the link can view it. So here you go. These are some great tracking systems also for new consultants, also for orders, for catalog, calendars, leadership, and promotion trackers. These guys came up with a whole bunch of very simple systems for you to use in your business. And so click that Google Drive link in the chat and it should come up where you can take a look at everything and print off whatever your heart's desire. So many different things. Annual mentor, if you demo certain products, you can keep track of that. There are love, brag, tag. You can write down people who love and brag and tag you. Pre-orders, there's a sheet for pre-orders, a sample request, club subscribers, follow-up tracker, to-do list. Like this thing has a ton of stuff. Okay, Debbie, would you like to share, honey? Go ahead, you have your hand up.
Hi,
I wasn't
guys.
sure if you had audio or not. You're frozen as well. I mean, you're in the...
I do things a little different because I'm not crafty and I work full-time another job. So here's some of the things that I do. For all of my customers who are local, they will definitely get a wash and whip sample, everyone. And I'm now starting to add those cotton cleanups to every order. And sometimes a lotion, I might add that. These are all my local peeps. Now, I get a lot of random orders all the time. And Amy helps me with that, with the follow-up. So what I will do for them, I'm thanking them through Amy. And I'll tell them on their next order to make sure that, well, I'll give them this option first. I'll ask them, you know what, in the future, why not allow me to set up a link for you? So each time you shop, you build rewards. So this is how I started those shopping links. So I have a whole lot of shopping links out there. And I tell them why I am setting this up. I say, you can build rewards, you can share this link. And for those that say, no, I don't want that, I say, okay, I'll give you a general link, but then the next time I will pay half your shipping. So that's how I handle those people who are ordered online, because again, I'm not crafty and I don't have the time to do the cute stuff. I want to do the cute stuff, but I don't have time. So this is what I do. And these customers of mine are very loyal because they look to receive the benefits. Something else I do for those online orders, for those who opt out of the shopping link, I keep up with I call a point system. So when they reach $150 in orders, I'll call them up and say, okay, I got $15 in stuff that I just want to send you. And I'll let them pick what they want. Most likely it'll be something I have already. And this is something I've done really for years before I started these shopping links. But then what I do with these shopping links, I've gotten a lot of people to join like that. I've turned around and say, you know what, you're at $200. You can totally join Scentsy at $59 now. Boom, you got your team member. So they didn't know that I was doing this, but this is what I was doing. And this is what I'm still doing, and teaching my team members to do the same thing.
Oh, okay, good. It switched Teresa back to the host, and I was like, I can't unmute myself. Help! Help! It's so bad. Okay. Perfect. Debbie, can you share how you basically you try not to close a party, right, without using that host reward kit and getting new team members, right? So this is another way you can level up your business as well by adding people to your team, right? Do you want to share on that real quick?
Sure. Could you all hear me before? Because I wasn't sure if you could hear me. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I started out last year. This is something new to me. What I would do, because I get so many random orders. So when I thank them, I'll tell them, you know what? Why not allow me to set up a link for you in the future? That's one of the things that I do. And if they say yes, and as they buy items, once they hit that level, once they hit $200, okay, I'll go back and say, you know what? You have actually done all the work, made all the purchases. Why not allow yourself to get discounts in the future get a forever discount? And I give them these examples. I'll say, you know, if you have a Sam's card, you pay an annual fee for a Sam's card to get discounts. Well, this way you get discounts and not having to pay a fee. You get these 20% discount forever, okay? And most times they'll say, okay, I'll go ahead and do that. That's one way. And another thing, I do these birthday discounts. So, you know, every day, if you're on social media, you're going to get those birthday announcements. So I send these birthday announcements, not on their page like I used to. I send these out privately. So each time they opt into a birthday special that I offer, I'll offer them a link at that point for their birthday. Some of them will say, yes, I'll do that. And I've gotten people to join that way. So they're getting the perks, and these perks can turn over and allow them to become a consultant. And this is the easiest way to allow people to join and get discounts all at the same time, you know? So that's what I do.
Oh, that's so brilliant, Debbie. Thank you so much for sharing. And Debbie has sponsored a bajillion people, so she knows what she's talking about. Okay, anyone else want to share last minute? We are gathering up to the top of the hour, and we are very mindful of your time. So we do not want, people do want to know, Debbie, what you say in the personal message for the birthday. Do you want to tell them or share?
Okay, yes. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay, in the
Yes.
birthday, what I'll do, I'll send a standard message, and I do this every day and sometimes you won't get anybody to do anything. They'll just look at it and keep it moving. But don't be discouraged. Every day I'll send anywhere between 5 to 8 messages to people, depending on how many birthdays come up on Facebook. What I'll do, I'll say happy birthday, and what I'll send it just because I know I'm not saying it verbatim, but I'll say something like this, happy birthday, and I would like to offer you a discount. This is a special discount for you for your birthday. Choose anything you like from my website, and I will offer you a certain percentage discount. Like I tell my team members, just make sure there's a discount that you can afford. So I offer 20%, and some of them offer 10%. It can even be half their shipping or whatever you want to offer them, just something. And it can, you know, for brand new team members, just say happy birthday. Sometimes people don't even get to hear happy birthday. If you don't have anything to offer, just say happy birthday. What's going to happen when you say happy birthday, that's going to allow them to see your post because they're making an instant connection with that person. But when I offer the discounts, what I'll do next is when they say thank you, I'll come back and say, you're welcome. And I'll attach my link right then. I'll say, you're welcome, put the link out there, and I'll say, look, in order to get the discounts, you have to come back to me because you can't get the discount on my site. So you have to take a look at everything, choose what you want, send a list back to me, and we can take care of it that way. This is how I do it. And I've gotten people to join my team that way, and I've gotten a lot of loyal customers. Doing this, guys, my PRV exceeds anywhere between $2,000 and $9,000 in PRV doing this. That's a big chunk of it. So, you know, increasing your sales and also increasing your sponsoring, because I sponsored 90 people last year. And a lot of this came from doing these links. These links are everything that's easy. It's something these people don't even know that they're doing the work, but they're doing the work just by allowing them to share this link and use the link each time they get ready to buy something.
That's so great. Teresa also says in the chat that sometimes she offers a $5 flat rate shipping special. So with shipping $8, she absorbs the $3 as a personal special. So really, you guys can offer anything you want. I think, and like Debbie said, just saying happy birthday is a huge deal to people, and giving that, giving them some cheer on their birthday. So thank you, Debbie. You're the best.
Welcome.
Emily or Amber, anybody else want to have any closing thoughts? Or Emily would like, go ahead. Can you unmute, or do I have to ask you to unmute? Okay, there we go. Can you do that now? There we go.
Yeah, I thought I would share something really quick, something my director does, and I thought the idea was wonderful. So she, similar to like what Debbie does with the birthday thing, she watches her friends' posts and different stories and things. And when she sees a customer specifically or a friend on Facebook that's maybe they're going in for a surgery, or they've lost somebody, or they're celebrating an anniversary, any kind of life event, having a baby, she takes note of that. And every once in a while, when she's at the dollar store picking up her bags or whatever she needs to get, she'll grab a couple of cards off of like the 3 for $1 greeting card section, or she'll make one. She said she buys them most of the time, and she'll actually send just the card with a stamp, and they receive it a few days later. And she said she's had so many people reach out to her and thank her so much that they were being thought of, and that they didn't realize that their sharing had made her want to send something. So she doesn't send any Scentsy marketing material, just the card, but lets them know she's thinking of them. And this is one of those things where you're leveling up. It's not always about the sale. It's about building on that relationship, taking it that extra step to just say, I was thinking of you, and I hope that things get better really soon. People catching COVID, you can send a COVID card, I guess. But yeah, this is something she does, very inexpensive. Again, if you don't want to spend the money on the greeting card, you could always print one, make one on Canva, whatever, print it off from your printer and just send it that way. But yeah, she's had a lot of people turn around and then become customers as a result. I'm not saying do this just because so you can get customers, but that's the nature of the call we're on. So if you want to establish better connections and create really good bonds and relationships, that's another way you can do that.
Right. And people will not buy from you unless they know, like, and trust you. And any way that you can use the sending a card, and you get them 2 for $1 at the dollar store, and they are really nice cards too. I'm not kidding. That's literally where I buy all of my cards are from the dollar store now, because they have really nice ones. And so you can get sympathy, especially if people have a new baby, congratulate them on their new baby. There's all kinds of reasons to send a card. People just don't get cards in the mail that much anymore. They get texts or whatever. So if you can stick out amongst other people by making sure to celebrate all the little things in people's lives. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I really appreciate you. I'm so sorry that we couldn't hear from other people who are without power, drowning in some snow. And so next time, hopefully next week, we'll be through this winter blizzard and kind of back to normal. So fingers crossed, everyone can stay warm. And hugs to Teresa, Dorothy. I think Dorothy's without power. Kelly's living her best life in Vegas, shopping and doing other things. So she is not here tonight, but thank you guys, and stay safe. Hopefully you have power and you have heat, and know that we are thinking of all of you guys. And thank you guys for joining us tonight. Hopefully you learned a few tips. And again, you do not have to implement everything. Just pick something that you want to start incorporating this month and do something. If nothing else, make sure you send thank you cards. Handwritten notes are perfectly fine. You can find cute cards at the dollar store. Use those to send thank yous. Okay, guys, have a great night. We'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.